Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Introduce myself. My name is Sharifa Anjani dan namanya Anjani. My name is 2120115. Today, I will read my answer about the last question. How do you explain to students about the unforgivable sin of sick and must be held responsible until the day of judgment? The way to explain to students about this sin of sick that will not be forgiven is by saying that Islam is believed in faith. Faith means believing in Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala and not associating partners with Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. It is the foundation of Islam itself. So that if a person commits an act of sin, then he reneges on his faith, then he gets a sin that will not be forgiven, unless he withdraws his sin by repenting sincerely. If a mother who has enough money then held akikah for her child, will the father does not care about it? What do you think is the law in Islam if you look at the action of the father in this case? In fiqh, akikah is sunnah as a form of gratitude that children have been given. So it will be nice if it was able to be raised. La'i syakartum la'azidannakum. But because in akikah it involves parent, which if conveyed must be raised, it can cause debate. Then as a seal, it is enough to remain politely. Then its parents basiness. The man is sunnah law do not have to be hasty in contrast to mandatory law which must be hastened. But it's better if you already have risky, it shall be raised as a form of gratitude for having been given children and risky. Because if it is able to be postponed, it is feared that the grace will be taken back by good. Wala in kafartum minna adabi lasyadid. In your opinion, what is the law in Islam if a wife is looking for money needs while her husband does not want to try to work to earn a living? When establishing a household, there must be a husband and wife. So it is the husband who is in charge of making a living, while the wife who take care of the household needs. When the husband is sick, he cannot earn a living. His wife can replace him as long as the husband allows. It's different again when the husband is really lazy to work and then replaced by his wife is a big sin, because it is the responsibility and obligation of a husband to provide for his wife, both physically and mentally. How do you explain the importance of giving tax zakat to people who don't want to pay zakat while even though their wealth is very abundant? Zakat is included in the 4 pillars for Islam. It is obligatory if it is not carried out. It will be sinful If there is a person who is rich but does not give zakat, then he is sinning, because in fact the wealth he has is only a deposit from Allah and will not last with humans. Life is like a spinning wheel. Sometimes we are below and sometimes we are above. All of that must be grateful. When we are at the top of the wheel, at the very top, we must be very grateful. One of which by giving zakat. With zakat, we can help someone who is still in the bottom well position. In your opinion, what is the law if the person who performs the Hajj pilgrimage with money that is earned through debt and does not pay off the debt until he returns from the pilgrimage? If that person has the intention of not repaying the debt, then he is a sinner. But if the person has the intention to repay the debt, he is not sinful, and his Hajj is valid. But things like the rarely happen because the law of performing the pilgrimage is obligatory for those who can afford it. What do you think if people who have performed the pilgrimage Hajj feel their position is higher than other Muslims? In my opinions, that is not a good thing, because the one who measures the height of a person, especially a Muslim, is only Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Judging from the pity in one's worship, it is not appropriate for a servant to measure that his degree is higher than other, so we as his servant must always obey Allah. Stay away from his prohibitions. Stay away from his prohibition and carry out his orders. The issue of whether our worship is accepted or not is only Allah business. Okay, thanks for today. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.